Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In this video, I am going through some of the interview questions related to physical layer of the OSI model, and it is the part of computer network. So let's go into it. What is the computer network and what are the different types of computer networks? So first of all, I will tell you what is computer networks. Then the computer networks is the or group of the computers and other devices that are communicating with each other and sharing the data and applications. And what are the different types of computers? It includes local area network, wide area network, personal area network, then virtual private network, wireless local area network, then cloud network. Local area network is the network which is used in the low geographical area, means area size is small. Wide area network, it is for large geographical area. So basically these types are for the geographical places, means it is depend on the geographical area. Then wide area network, then there is also metropolitan area network, that is man, that is its area is the network's area, network coverage area is greater than the local area network, and it is less than the uh, wide area network. Then it is the metropolitan area network. Wide area network is the our today's internet we are using, it is the wide area network. Then virtual private network. What is virtual private network is uh, today's internet where we want to use a private network which cannot displace the thing, our internet. It uses the others network into our this network. It is the virtual private network. Then there is a cloud network. The cloud network is the type of network where the different topologies are used, and for communication this is used. IoT is the best application for this cloud network, and wireless local area network is the wireless. It is the type of local area network which uses the wireless communication. Basically, that's is the interpretations answer here. So we will go towards the next question. The next question is, what is the purpose of physical layer in the OSI model and what are its main functions? So basically the purpose of the physical layer is it is gives the relationship between the device and the transmission media. The transmission media can be a guided or unguided media, and its main functions include the error correction and detection, then transmission of data, then synchronization, then we can say encoding and decoding as well. If, encoding and decoding is because if device is sending the data in any form and media accept the data in another form, then there is the usefulness of this uh, encoding and decoding. Then transmission of data, it is responsible for the transmission of data. Then synchronization, for in synchronization there is use of clock. For that purpose synchronization is used in there. Then error detection and correction is used there because the data which is sending, they are transmitting, it should have less error. So for that purpose physical layer is very good functionality here. Now the next question is, what are the different types of physical media used in the computer network, and what are their advantages and disadvantages? Basically, there are two types of physical media, we can say, that are guided and unguided media. In guided media, we use physical components, and in unguided media, there is a wireless transmission. In guided media, there are three types, that is twisted pair, then coaxial pair cables, and fiber optic cables. In unguided media, there are three as well. There, infrared and in radio, and third one is for microwave. There are three types there as well. So in advantages and disadvantages, in first one, that is the in guided media, there are three types, that is the twisted pair cable. That's the advantage is it is easy to install, but its disadvantage is it can happen that crosstalk and its signal attenuation can be there present higher level. Then the next is the what fiber optics. Fiber optics is not the easy to install, so it can be its disadvantage. And fiber optic cable can transmit the data at the high rate, that is the speed of the data is increasing the data fiber optics. Then in the what is remaining there, then coaxial cable. Then coaxial cables, that's the what advantage. But its advantage is it is inexpensive. Inexpensive, so it will be good. But it is not easy to install, so it is the disadvantage. In unguided media, its advantage is that no any physical component required. That is the best advantage. In its disadvantage can be that hackers can access it. An unauthorized user can access the any device. And as well as I want to talk that there can be any other networking here, means any other, that is the signal transmission as well that happen. It is the different from wireless network, wireless communication, and physical components are not present in the signal. That is the communication by the LED. That can be the different type. So that's in the physical media, I can say. So the next question is, what is the difference between simplex, half duplex, full duplex transmission, and when would you use each one? So basically the simplex transmission is what the transmission where there is the transmission of basically I can firstly take example that the television is the one example of simplex, where sender can only send the data towards the receiver, but receiver can't send data at any cost. That means it is the only one-way communication. It is the different from half duplex communication, as half duplex when it completes its data, then receiver also can be act as a transmitter there and send its data. That can be happening, but in half duplex there is a place that two, that is the transmitter and receiver can send data to each other at a time. That if it does it, then it is the full duplex transmission. So the examples of the are in full duplex we can say the mobile communication. For mobile communication, meanwhile I want to tell that whenever we are or on call or just using the meet call, that is the full duplex transmission they are happening. Then in half duplex we can say walkie talkie, where only one person can talk at the time only. And in the simplex transmission, we can say radio or television broadcasting. And these are where we use each one of these. That is the examples, and that is I want to say. So that's it in this question's answer. What are some common physical layer standards used in the networking, and how do they ensure interoperability between different networking devices? So its answer can be that there are some common physical layer standards we can say as Zigbee, Bluetooth, then what Wi-Fi, Ethernet, then fiber distributed data interface (FDDI) as well as there. And how do they ensure interoperability? Where we can say they have set some set of rules that ensure that interoperability. The same set of rules defined by the characteristics. Characteristics can be the what type of material get used by that layer, the type of cable, then transmission distance, and how does the encoding of data takes place there. That ensures the interoperability between the networking devices. That's it in this question's answer. What are different types of networking devices in physical layer? There are different types of networking devices. we can say hub, repeater, bridge, repeater, hub, then sequentially I can say hub, repeater, then bridge as well as switch, router, then gateway. Hub is a simple device that connects to multiple devices on a network. Then repeater, it increases the strength of the network. Then bridge, which connects two different LANs. Switch, which is used to connect multiple devices, and it sends it forwards the data only to the recipient, intended recipient. Then router is also the as like switch. It connects multiple networks together and directs the data packets to the intended designation. Then gateway is the device that connects different protocols and allows them to communicate with each other. That's it in this networking devices. So basically, it's the last question. What are the different types of topologies used in the networking? That are six types of topologies used in the networking. There are bus, star, ring, mesh, hybrid, then tree. That are the six types of topologies used in the networking. So if I will tell in the brief, then bus topology, it is the bus-like structure for the network. Then in ring, it is the ring-like structure, that is the all the networks are connected in the ring. Then it is the ring topology. Then mesh, the networks are connected to each other, that any of the data can be sent to any of the device, then directly, then it can be a mesh topology there used. Then other can be hybrid topology there, two other different types of topologies connected to each other in any other other topology. That if I say bus topology is connected with the other um, ring topology in the bus topology manner, then it is the hybrid topology. So that's it in this answer. If give the feedback of this interview in comment below, and bye in this video. Let's meet in another video. Thanks for watching.